King Charles III, formerly known as Prince Charles, has long been seen as a thoughtful, environmentally conscious, and forward-thinking royal. But one part of his life that has captured attention, and in some cases, criticism, is his strong engagement with the Muslim world. In this video, we'll explore why King Charles is so deeply connected with Islamic culture, what he has said publicly about Islam, and the implications of his stance. Is he really embracing Islam? Or is this a calculated diplomatic move? Let's take a deeper look. A long-standing interest in Islam. Long before he became king, Charles expressed a profound respect for Islam. As far back as the 1990s, he began learning about Islamic history, architecture, spirituality, and even the Arabic language. In a 1993 speech at Oxford University, Prince Charles famously said, "Islam can teach us today a way of understanding and living in the world which Christianity itself is the poorer for having lost." That one sentence sparked both admiration and controversy. Why would a future king of England, who would become the supreme governor of the Church of England, praise another religion so openly? Because for Charles, it wasn't just about religion, it was about values, culture, and mutual respect. The Islamic Golden Age and environmentalism. Charles has often expressed admiration for the Islamic Golden Age, a time when Muslim scientists, philosophers, and architects led the world in knowledge and innovation. But it's not just historical appreciation. One of Charles's core personal missions, environmentalism, has deep links with Islamic teachings. In his 2010 speech at the Sheldonian Theatre in Oxford, he said, "The Islamic world is the custodian of one of the greatest treasures of accumulated wisdom and spiritual knowledge available to humanity." He noted that Islamic philosophy promotes balance with nature, humility in the face of creation, and responsibility toward the earth, all values that align with his lifelong environmental work. This isn't a shallow interest, it's deep, studied, and sincere. Bridging cultures. Charles has consistently positioned himself as a bridge builder between cultures. He has visited dozens of Muslim-majority countries, built long-term relationships with their leaders, and supported interfaith dialogue at the highest levels. For example, he has visited Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Pakistan, Turkey, and Jordan, not just for state visits, but often to meet scholars, artists, and community leaders. Charles believes that misunderstanding between the West and the Islamic world has caused unnecessary division. He once stated, "We must work harder to build mutual understanding, tolerance, and respect." His actions reflect this. He supported the creation of the Oxford Center for Islamic Studies, where he serves as patron. This institution promotes academic research on Islam and acts as a bridge between East and West. King in a changing Britain. Now that Charles is king, his approach matters even more. He leads a country that has changed dramatically in the last 50 years. The UK is now home to over 3.9 million Muslims, making Islam the second-largest religion in the country. Cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester have vibrant Muslim communities who are British, proud, and rooted in their faith. Charles knows that if the monarchy is to remain relevant in modern Britain, it must reflect and respect this diversity. His recent actions, attending interfaith iftar dinners, speaking against Islamophobia, and supporting Muslim charities, are a clear signal of this vision. Media reactions and public debate. Not everyone is happy with King Charles's stance. Some conservative voices in the UK have accused him of going too far in his support of the Muslim community. They argue that the monarch should prioritize traditional Christian values. But supporters counter this by saying, the very heart of Christian teaching is love, tolerance, and peace, values that Charles is living by in his outreach to Muslims. Moreover, in a post-Brexit world where national identity is being questioned, Charles is offering a vision of unity, not division. Is he secretly Muslim? Some conspiracy theorists even go so far as to suggest that King Charles has secretly converted to Islam. Let's be clear, there is no evidence to support this. Charles has never claimed to be Muslim, and he remains the head of the Church of England. But his genuine respect for Islamic culture has led to wild rumors. These rumors are often used to stoke fear, especially in far-right circles. The truth is simpler and more powerful. King Charles isn't Muslim, but he believes in dialogue, understanding, and peace between religions. And that's something we desperately need in today's world. His relationship with Muslim leaders. Over the years, King Charles has developed personal friendships with several Muslim leaders. He's maintained long-term ties with leaders in Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and the UAE, not just for political reasons, but cultural ones too. He's met with Islamic scholars, Sufi leaders, and imams in quiet, respectful settings. Many leaders in the Muslim world view him not just as a king, but as someone who genuinely understands Islamic heritage and values. That's rare in Western leadership, and it's one of the reasons he's respected across the Muslim world. The future of interfaith harmony. So what does this mean for the future? King Charles's approach may become a blueprint for other Western leaders. As societies become more diverse, leaders must know how to engage respectfully with different faiths and cultures. Charles shows that this can be done without abandoning one's own faith. He remains a Christian, but he acknowledges the beauty and value in other traditions. That's leadership. That's wisdom. And that's what a 21st-century monarch should look like. Closing thoughts. To some, King Charles's closeness with the Muslim community is shocking. To others, it's inspiring. But one thing is clear. This is not a trend or a photo op. It's a part of who he is, a man who believes in coexistence, mutual learning, and respect. As king, he is sending a powerful message to the world. That it is possible to honor tradition and embrace diversity. That unity does not require uniformity. And that peace begins with understanding. In a time of global division, King Charles's vision offers a ray of hope. Call to action. What do you think about King Charles's relationship with the Muslim community? Is it a positive step toward interfaith harmony, or is it controversial for a monarch to take such a stance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into world events, culture, and truth behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power.